Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and like we talked about all day, back on Friday afternoon, we got the final verdict from Special Counsel Bob Mueller. No collusion between President Donald J. Trump and the Russians leading up to the 2016 election, and for all of us who insist on the facts, who follow the facts, none of it came as a surprise whatsoever. We knew all along that there was no Trump-Russia collusion because for all of those prominent leftists who insisted over the past couple of years, yep, Trump definitely colluded with the Russians, that's the only reason he won the White House, yet not a single one of those individuals was able to provide even a single piece of evidence to support the claims that they were making. So we knew all along that there was no Trump-Russia collusion, and quite frankly, the Mueller findings, in addition to the findings of the House Intel Committee's investigation and of the Senate Intel Committee's investigation, just gave us pretty much further affirmation that we were right all along. And what is so sad about this is that so many of these prominent folks on the left, so many members of the Democrat Party, politicians, members of the fake news media, they refuse to accept the facts. I mean, for the longest time, these people, they were coming out and they were saying, oh, we have to wait till the Mueller report. Let's see what the Mueller report has to say. The final verdict's going to be in the Mueller report. You know, you heard it over and over again. And now guess what? The Mueller report, it's out. We know what Mueller's verdict is. He said no collusion, and now because it didn't give those leftists the answer that they were hoping for, now they're saying, oh, forget about the Mueller report. No, there was still collusion. We just still can't prove it. I mean, it's just absolutely absurd that this is what the vast majority of one of our major political parties in this country, the Democrat Party, is doing. But I mean, all along, they were pushing all of these baseless claims, and I'll give you one claim that we didn't get to talk about on air today, that they brought up so often, is they were always saying, oh, you just watch, see, Trump, he's going to have the Mueller investigation shut down. I mean, he's not going to let this thing carry out until the end. Nope, Trump, he's going to intervene, and he's going to get the plug pulled on it. That didn't happen. They said over and over and over again that was going to happen. Guess what? It didn't happen. Mueller was allowed to finish his investigation. He was allowed to give out his final findings. And heck, why is it that President Trump would have pulled the plug? He knew better than everyone all along that he did not collude with the Russians. So he was like, yeah, you know what? Have the investigation. Go on your witch hunt. And then at the end, it's just going to clear my name. So yeah, go ahead, issue your findings. Do whatever the hell you want. And you know what? All those people who claimed he was going to pull the plug, they knew he wasn't going to do that. They just wanted him to do that. Because if President Trump pulled the plug, they could say, oh, you see, yeah, Trump obstructing justice. Yeah, Trump, oh, he must know that Mueller's got something on him and he just wants this investigation over before any of that can come out. I mean, that's what they were hoping for all along. You heard all these folks talking about how maybe they could get Trump on obstruction of justice. Maybe they could get Trump on campaign finance violations. And by the way, none of those things happened either. No proof that any of those things took place. But the reason they were doing that is because in the back of their minds, they knew all along, oh yeah, there was no Trump-Russia collusion. It's a claim that us liberals manufactured from the get-go. And you know what? Heck, these liberals, they can believe whatever the hell they want. They can ignore all the facts they want to. It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what do the average Americans think? What do the people who are going to be voting in the swing states in 2020 for president think? And yeah, with the two choices available to those individuals are a successful president who was bogged down for 2 years with all of these baseless investigations, these baseless allegations that were smearing his name, and an individual on the left who spent 2 years pushing those baseless allegations. Yeah, I think the choice is going to be pretty darn clear for folks in Wisconsin and all those other important states. And that's all the time that we have for today, but tune in to the John Muir Show tomorrow and each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. And remember, till next time, still no collusion.